Alright folks, today we're taking a look at the DJI RSC 2 and the accessories that I use on this gimbal. I will show you my 5 best gimbal accessories that will improve your workflow and help you achieve better gimbal shots. So, here we go. So the accessories that I'll show you today are from Smallrig and Ulanzi, and I will provide you links for all of those down in the description. So before we start, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who keep supporting this channel, watches my content, and also uses the links that I provide and the downloads I have in the description. It is highly appreciated. And of course, if you're new here, remember to subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking with motion. Alright guys, let's head into the video and look at the accessories that I have on my RSC 2. Alright, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Smallrig base plate for the RSC 2 and the RS2 gimbal. And there's a reason why I have this one and not use the original plate that actually comes with the gimbal. It has its own quick release system, which is nice, but it only fits with their system. It doesn't fit with anything else. So therefore I've scrapped this one and moved over to the Smallrig plate, which has an Arca Swiss plate. So this will fit with many accessories, and a lot of camera brands use Arca Swiss. So the Smallrig plate is pretty nice because it works both for the RS2 and the RSC2. It has the railing for the RS2, so you can slide it back and forth with the little knob that is provided on that gimbal. So the price for the base plate here from Smallrig is 29 bucks. Alright, next up is a quick release plate that I believe every gimbal should have. So I can just take the camera off without taking the base plate off. Yes, it comes with it, with the standard base plate, but I don't like that system. Instead, I would suggest that you invest in this one, the Ulanzi Falcam F38. Last week I made a full video about this system and why I think it's so dope. It's a nice little quick release plate, and I've fitted it on the Smallrig base plate. One of the good things about this little base plate is that it's an Arca Swiss. So it has an Arca Swiss plate in here. You can see I have the other one down here. I can just slide this one on and lock it with that. So it's locked in. But it's an Arca Swiss in two ways. It also has the Arca Swiss down here on the side, and that's why it fits on this Smallrig base plate right here. I can screw this one on to there. So that is one of the really nice things about this base plate, that the Smallrig and the Ulanzi base plate goes hand in hand. And the Falcam F38 quick release plate costs $29.95. So 30 bucks for this one, and I have the links down in the description. And if you want to see the full video about this, I will link it down here as well, so you can go back and watch that. Alright, the next thing is this back handle we have on the gimbal right here. It is actually one that Ulanzi sent out to me without me knowing it, and it suddenly just came with the mail. And the RSC 2 has this flip down mode, the briefcase mode, where you put it into its normal briefcase mode by flipping it down, and then you triple click or you double click and it goes into briefcase mode. That's a nice feature, but having this handle is just another bonus on the top of this one because it works in both ways. So having the back handle just gives you the ability to switch between briefcase mode and upright mode in one motion without doing the flip. So if you are filming something upright and you want to go down low, you can just put the gimbal down low without flipping the gimbal. This is where this handle comes in pretty neat. But it actually serves another purpose as well. If you flip the gimbal down into its normal briefcase mode, you will have an extended gimbal and you can get lower to the ground without bending that much over. It also serves as another purpose in that mode, and that is you have a nicer dual handle grip when you're controlling the gimbal. So therefore I think this back handle here has a lot of benefits, and it serves a couple of more purposes. It has this little knob here on the other side, and if we turn this, you can swing the handle down and it becomes a dual handle grip. Now we suddenly have the grip out to the side, and when we use the gimbal, you will now be able to have an even wider posture and be able to shoot with the gimbal with even more control. And you can swing this in so it comes closer to the gimbal if you want that. So now you can have this one and the gimbal only, and you have a dual handle grip. So that is the Ulanzi UU rig back handle, which I think is pretty dope. It has some nice posturing down here. On the top here it has a monitor mount and also 2 1/4-inch screws so that you can mount anything to it. Yeah, I think this is a great addition to a back handle. I know that DJI makes one as well, but I like this one pretty much. If you take a look at the attachment point, it's right here on the side, and you can flip it and use it on the other side of the gimbal as well. But I have the handle on the other side, so for me it fits right here. Just make sure when you put it on that it's in the hole, nice and secure before you start using it. Tighten this one down pretty hard, and just make sure that it's not in the way when you flip the gimbal down. Nice handle from Ulanzi, I really like it. It's pretty dope. So the thing we're going to take a look at now is the side handle here, and this is also from Ulanzi. It's a UU rig side handle, side gimbal grip handle, and I've talked about this one numbers of times, and this one is the perfect handle. I have this one on this gimbal, and I can also use it on my RSC2, my Weebill S, my Crane 2S. It fits on all gimbals. So this one has a couple of benefits over the Schuin gimbal, which I've also used. I will get that one. See, right now I have the Schuin handle here on the RS2 gimbal. It is also a nice handle, but it doesn't have any mounting points, which this one has. So therefore I like this handle more, and it gives me better motion, better control over the gimbal. It has a dual handle grip, which I talk so much about, and this is how you will get the best control with your gimbal, having that side handle. This one, as I said, also provides that, but I just like to have this one on the side. And as you can see, the button here, we have the Falcam F38 quick release plate, so I can take this off when I need to pack it down. It is easy to store, it's easy to set up, poof, lock it down, and we're ready to go. So the Ulanzi UU rig side handle is one of the things that I recommend you buy first if you want to buy any accessories for your gimbal, because this will help you get those nice smooth shots. Let's take a look at the next thing, which is this one. Alright, on top of the side handle here we have the last accessory, and that is the monitor mount. And this is the smallest monitor mount that I could find, and it actually works very well. It's from Andy Cine. UU rig or Ulanzi makes one exactly the same as this one, and it just fits on there. It's a swivel mount, so you can lock this down. It swivels this way and it also swivels that way. If you put a monitor on there, you can see how close and nice it works on my gimbal. And I can view this from any angle, upright and down low. So now if I stand here, I can monitor my shot directly from down here. So for me, this is nice and compact. It sits right where I want it on the side of the gimbal. Some also use their monitor up here if they do a lot of low shots. You can take your monitor, move it up here, and then you can use it on top there if you're shooting a lot down low. I don't like to have it up here when I'm shooting upright, because I think the monitor is too close to my face and I really can't see anything, and I can't see the monitor on the actual screen, because when I shoot, I switch between this one and that one depending on how high and low I have the gimbal. So therefore I like to have it down here, and as I said, this is the Andy Cine vlogger mount. And the price for this little monitor mount here is 24 bucks. Alright guys, that is the top 5 gimbal accessories for the DJI RS2 and the DJI RSC2. And as I said, I use these accessories on a daily basis when I use my gimbal. Alright, if you want any of these accessories, I have provided links to them down in the description. Just go and grab those. It's something I can recommend 100%. And if you want to see the Falcam video, it is linked down here as well. Alright, that is it. I don't have any more for you. If this is the first time you're here, remember to subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking with motion. That is it guys. Stay creative and stay safe, and if you can, go out and shoot some dope videos. See you next time. Bye!